Let's walk through how to evaluate this integral using the fundamental theorem of calculus. Alright, so to start off, let's find the antiderivative of x squared so that we can use the fundamental theorem of calculus. So the general rule for finding the antiderivative of a power function says we must add 1 to the exponent and then divide it by that new number. Alright, so now that we know the antiderivative, we can use this in the fundamental theorem of calculus, right, to solve for the integral. So that tells us that f of b minus f of a is equal to, in this case, the integral from 1 to 3 of x squared. Alright, so what does this mean? This means that if we take the upper bound, which in this case is 3, right, and we plug it in to the antiderivative formula, and we subtract the lower bound, which in this case is 1, and we plug 1 into our antiderivative formula, that's a way to solve for the integral. So let's do this. So first things first, we're going to plug in 3 right here. So 3 cubed divided by 3. And then we're going to subtract f of a, which is 1, our starting point. So 1 cubed over 3. This is our integral. So what's 3 cubed? 3 times 3, 9 times 3, 27. 27 thirds minus 1 third. So our final answer here would be 26 thirds for this integral. So that's the area under x squared between the x-axis and the x values 1 and 3.